Hello, welcome. We are going to deal with the historical development of the law of contract in India. Okay, Indian Contract Act 1872 was enacted on the 25th of April 1872 and it came into force from 1st of September 1872. As you know, this act is divided into the two parts. Part 1, section 1 to 75 deal with the general principles of contract. Part 2, section 124 to 238 deals with the special contract. Now this law has not been created in the one day. It have a big history. If we go into the ancient India Vedic period, we found no general code was there. Contract principles was in a Veda, Dharma Shastra, Smriti, Shrutis, etc. There was a concept of the Vyavahara Mayukha. Bilateral transactions was found during the period of the Chandragupta period. Even Katyayana Smriti, we have the reference of a concept like a bellman. In those days, there was no limitation for money lending suits, etc. And mostly the laws was derived from the customs and smritis, etc. Okay, so in the Manu Smriti, Narada Smriti, we have some references of the rules of the contract. Then we go to the Roman period. During these days, the development of the law of a contract take place in somewhat sense. There was a stipulations like a promise was made into the formal form. Real contract was best when delivery of goods was done. Consensual contract was based on the mutual consent. Okay, and innominate contracts was there in the reciprocal promises. Then came actually the Islamic period, or which is also called as the Mohammedan period. Now during that particular period, the law was governed by Mohammedan law of contract. There was a ijab, that was proposal, and Kabul, that was acceptance. Alright, so no formalities was there, pre consent needed. Okay, unlawful transactions was not valid during those period. And then come the actual period of the Britishers. Early British rule, East India Company followed the local laws. Then a law commission in 1833 under the chairmanship of Macaulay was formed. They prepared the draft of different laws, especially the draft of the contract law was framed by Sir James Stephen, and finally the bill was put and it was came into force from 1st of September 1872, and thereafter we followed the same law till of now. Some developments also take place in between that, just like contract included the law of partnership, sale of goods, but in the meantime they were deleted from the law of contract and a special act has been passed on that. So that's it all about the ancient India, Roman period, medieval period, British period, and post independent India are the part of the historical development of the law of contract in India. Thank you.